Hey, good evening, everybody. I promised earlier that I was going to post a video about all the racial tension, violence, and other issues that's going on in America today. I'm going to start off with saying this. It starts in the home. You know, when parents, regardless of color, race, religion, political affiliation, it starts with you raising your children the correct way, teaching them values, standards, society's expectations of you when you walk out the house, the way you look, the way you dress, the way you talk, the way you just carry yourself. It's all about character and content, not the color of your skin. And being that it's 2014 going into 2015, I just can't fathom how people run around and still say that, you know, we carry ourselves in a in a slavery mentality, or that there's this disparity of racism that's so overwhelming and prevalent that it prevents us from going forward, which is not the case. Yes, racism does exist. Racism is out there. Don't get me wrong. But it is so minute, so few, so far and few in between incidents of racism that we as the people need to unite and squash that nonsense. At the end of the day, when it's all said and done, we are Americans and we need to unite, stand firm, and go out and denounce the violence, the racial tensions, hatred, messages, and anything else. Stop pointing the finger saying, oh, look what this black person is doing. Oh, look what this white person is doing. Look what this Asian person is doing. Look what these Mexicans are doing. We need to stop all of that. We need to say, look what this American doing. We need to reel them in, straighten them out, put them on the right path, and go forward from there. It's not about a divided country. It's not about divisional sects of what races are in what areas and what have you. It's that we should be past that by now. 50 years ago, okay, got it. That's the way it was in that time frame. But now, being that we're in the 21st century, things have changed exponentially, and we need to recognize that and stop finger pointing and trying to make a big issue out of every little thing. Not every situation that we run across that's involving multiple racial races of people is a racist incident. It's just not. It just so happened that one person is white, the other person is black, one person is Asian, one person is Mexican, whatever the case. It just so happened to be that because we are a melting pot of different races that's living in under one umbrella. Let's get rid of that mentality. All I'm asking, yes, it's a tough feat, but it's a it's one that can be accomplished, one that can be tackled. All I'm asking is everyone take a stand. Police brutality, take a stand. Protest, got it, but do it peacefully. You can stand up in front of the police station, rally in front of the police station, let your voice be heard. Black on black crime, such in places such as Chicago, Los Angeles, New York, Seattle, Florida, Miami, and other little small sects, Louisiana. You know, take a stand. Let your voice be heard that this will not be tolerated. Once we do that, once we start standing up and defending what is ours, then people will listen. There's there's ignorance in every race. There's people that go go in and out of their lives on a daily basis thinking that they're better than somebody because of the color of their skin, because of their education status, because their political affiliation, whatever the case, that they feel as though makes them better than the next person, which is fine. That's their entitlement, that's their liberty, that's their right. But we, as the people, need to come together and teach, promote, educate, and show how we as a people are capable of doing better. It's not about how you are dressed, how you talk, how you carry yourself. Not entirely. But however, the stigma is there. That that notion that if you are wearing your pants below your ass, you walking around with a mohawk, you have tattoos on your face, you will walk around with purple hair, that you are not about anything. That's just a stigma. But it's that point when you open your mouth. It's that point when you display the content of your character. It's what matters. All I'm asking is that we just stop all the nonsense. Like I said once before, yes, I got it. Racism exists, but you don't have to perpetuate it by feeding into the negativity. It's all too simple to go out, do what you do. You see kids running around in the streets playing with toy guns with the safety cap off, wheel them in. Hey, go take this to your mom, your dad, let them know you shouldn't be playing with this. Then we wouldn't have to worry about 12-year-old kids getting shot in the playground. Hey, don't go into the store beating up the store clerk taking Swisher Sweets. Hey, you don't want to go to jail for the rest of your life or for half of the next 20 years of your life. Hey, don't go walking around with an AK-47 walking to movie theaters shooting up people or schools for that matter. If you need help, get the proper help. Killing people, causing terror, or conducting these extreme acts of violence is not the answer in any fashion, figure, shape, or form. Will it in, people. It's not that difficult. Yes, I grew up in the inner streets of Chicago. I done things. But the thing that turned me around was I grew up. I saw better. I wanted better. I wanted to do better. I wanted to set a better example for my younger siblings. And I decided to put forth that effort to make a change. Not only for myself, but for my family. We all can do the same thing. It's not hard. You just gotta try. I'm Rainy Perham, and I approve this message.